Gowan Brae. During the 1880s, Australia saw a great economical boom, and with it came a lot of new buildings such as Gowan Brae. Sir James Burns was a businessman, a shipowner, a soldier and a philanthropist, which means he was smart and rich as he was kind.
Being a rich man, he decided to employ Mark Cooper to design and construct Gowan Brae in 1886 on the land known as Orange Grove in Parramatta. He decided to move into Parramatta from Sydney as his wife suffered from tuberculosis and the dry air would be better for her. At the time, there was a great view of Parramatta and the River Valley. The building was finished in 1887.
In 1923, Sir James Burns died and the property of Gowan Brae was left to his only son, Mr. James Burns. 2 years later, James Burns left the house as it was too big for his needs and gave the house to the Presbyterian Church.
18 years later, World War II broke out and the Army decided that relocating their base of operations inland would be safer and a smarter decision. So they decided to ask the Presbyterian Church if they could use Gowan Brae as an acting headquarters. The church agreed on the condition that the house would be returned in the same condition that it was issued to them, and they kept their promise until the end of the war.
In 1946, the war was over and the army packed up and gave Gowan Brae back to the church, who held onto the building until 1954, when a prestigious school known as the King's School of Parramatta bought the school for a hefty £494,000, as they were in dire need of a home for their young students.
In years to come, construction work was done to the house to suit the needs of the boys, such as a new kitchen, some more classrooms and studies. In 1974, Gowan Brae was given a heritage listing by the National Trust.
Today, Gowan Brae houses Year 7 boarders as well as all of the preparatory boarding community. It also provides as a recreation and locker room for the Year 7 day boys in Gowan Brae. And that's the story of Gowan Brae.